Okay, this is probably going to be maybe even the last of the Fortnite gameplay because I'm pretty much done with this game. I might just play it just to get the battle pass unlocked from season to season, but I'm not giving any more money to Epic Games. I'm not buying any more games from the Epic Store. I'm not spending any money on this game. This has been the first season in what 5 years of playing Fortnite that I've not been able to win a single game. I've not been able to win a single game this season. Last season, I was only able to win 2 games. Um, in previous seasons, much more than that. I would be, winning games regularly in this game, and this is the first season in which I've not been able to win a single game because the cheating is out of control in this game. Epic Games is doing nothing about it, and this is going to be pretty much the last of the footage of this season of Fortnite. And we're going to go through maybe not all of the clips, but a good majority of the clips. And we'll start this one here. Um, so I'm basically crouch walking, so I'm not making any noise, limited amounts of noise, waiting for my chug cannon to come off cooldown so I can heal myself. Trying to like not make any noise. Of course, after it came, I don't know if they could hear that. They might have heard that as it came off cooldown and gave me a charge. It made a noise. They might have heard me swap weapons, but either way, they don't hesitate to turn around, like know exactly where I am, and immediately jump in towards me, um, as if they've got wall hacks, right? Because they're initially not looking this way. So if they've got wall hacks, right, they might not have seen me on wall hacks. If they're looking the other way and they can see other players near them, they're probably not thinking, oh, look behind me. Maybe they've not seen anybody. When they've heard that sound, this recharge potentially is just giving me away. Um, and they've turned around and they know exactly that I'm behind that tree. And then, of course, this is carrying on with this play here. They make this shot here, which to me well, it looks like aimbot basically. The hit, somehow that's a hit. Frame by frame, they zoom straight in. They shoot basically at nothing. They basically miss the target, but that bullet is clearly going to the to the to the model, to the player, even though their crosshair is looking dead here. Now you could say it's a spectator bug, spectator issue, but it's highly likely either aimbot or silent aim, right? It's one or the other. It's either silent aim, the bullet's just magnetized, it's going to the target regardless, or it's an aimbot and the aimbot's so fast the spectate can't keep up with how fast the aimbot is, right? It's one or the other. This isn't natural aim. This isn't a human aiming going on here. This is cheating. That's a cheat. Look, he's even tries to take multiple shots when they're clearly behind cover. And follow that dumb exactly in the positions that they would have gone to. Like, let's play. So clearly aimbot right there, and then they shoot as soon as they land behind the rock. That's a shoot exactly where they'd be, right? And then you think they'd carry on moving across a little bit more, and the next shot would be potentially where they are also there. And why would you take 2 shots that are blatantly behind cover? You would have just stopped shooting. The first shot, maybe you would have hit out of reaction or instinct, but that second shot, you wouldn't have shot it there. He's just holding down the button, and the aimbot's basically shooting for them, and isn't concerned if there's an obstruction there or not. Again, just ridiculous, like frame by frame. Like shoots. I mean, come on. This crosshair's nowhere near the target. Nowhere near the target. And that's a hit. 120 damage. Look. Look, you've heard the gun fire. Look where the crosshair is. Look where the player model is. This is not legit aim. This is silent aim. This is aimbot. This is just cheating. This person's not legit. I mean, look at that. I mean, that was basically just shit aimbot, right? The aimbot just can't keep up with how fast they're moving. But that's fucking aimbot. Look, they basically already started shooting, and they win. I mean, that's just literally the aimbot just can't keep up with how fast they're moving. That's all that is. But that's aimbot. That's aim snap already. That's aim snap. That's aimbot. You can't convince me otherwise. Like, it just can't keep up with how fast the player model is. They've got it on like the smooth settings really low down so that it doesn't instantly snap to the target. So because the target's moving so fast, it takes a while for it to catch up to the location. So it's like if you're moving around wildly, these aimbots aren't very good at tracking wild movement. But if you're standing still or not moving very much, which most people will not be doing if they're shooting, they're going to be not moving that much if they're shooting at the same time. They're generally going to be stationary. So these aimbots will annihilate anybody who isn't basically moving around like a fucking retard all the time. Okay, so this one I think is just a wall hacks and aimbot basically. So I got this person, I know that they're around here somewhere. And I'm walking, right? I'm just walking, I'm not running. So I'm not showing up on sound indicator like where I am. And already they've shot me right there. Pull it back a little bit. Right, so they're running around. Like you hear them reload, which is a bit weird. You hear them reload coming from this, like, up here, but then they're shooting me from this location here. Hold on. So that's very strange, and they basically almost killed me in those few bursts. They know exactly where I am and basically hit me for basically hit me in the head basically, almost killed me. Like literally what 2 or 3 bursts, and yeah, sure I wasn't at full shields, but they basically cracked my shields and basically destroyed nearly all of that amount of health. Basically, my 50 overshield, my 50 shields, and almost like 70% of my health, right? In basically a few bursts of a machine gun. Yeah, sure. And they're right behind me. I go round here immediately. Take the position to shoot them come round. They've decided to go around the other way. It's almost like they can see which way I'm looking and which way I'm holding the position. So I run round. And it's like, oh, look at that. They already went for this shot. That's like pre-firing around the corner. That almost confirms that they've got wall hacks. So they like pre-firing me around the corner there. That's pre-firing. That's a pre-fire around the corner. They can only do that if they've got wall hacks. And just basically aimbot, basically anonymous. Right. So I just want to add in here, I'm pretty sure they're making that reload sound appear to my right. So as soon as I look towards where the sound is coming from, they immediately open fire while I'm not looking. So I'm pretty convinced that they've got some way to make sounds appear somewhere else. Just like in Hunt Showdown, where they're making footsteps appear like they're somewhere else. This person's got a cheat to make a reload sound appear somewhere else. So I go and turn and look to it, then they immediately shoot because they've got wall hacks. Can see I'm looking the other way and immediately begin shooting me. I'm not even sure where they're actually shooting me from. Right? Are they above me? Are they to the left? I don't know if there's any access from around here. It's very, because they look like they're running around at the top of here. I don't think there's any clear access to immediately shoot me. But either way, as soon as that reload sound is heard, and I look to it, bang, they open fire on me. And there's no one else here. It's just me and them. So I don't know how they can be reloading on one side, and then immediately being on the other side and shooting me without teleport hacks or speed hacks. We know that there's footsteps around this area, so we know where they're around here, where I'm aiming. And then as soon as they make a sound appear there, I look there, and then they immediately open fire, which confirms wall hacks, and it also suggests that they've got some kind of cheat to make sounds appear wherever they want in order to make people look the other way or distract people so that they can shoot people for a ton of damage before they can react to it, basically. Okay, it's pretty much just seems like a aimbot. So I basically run around here. This guy's basically chasing me. I can basically get the drop on him, really. Um, yeah, so I basically start shooting, bang his shields, and look, look, dude's got 12 HP. It's like he pressed his emergency. Oh, I'm gonna panic. He presses the panic button. He presses the foot pedal down because like most of these shots, man, he's not even looking at me. Like when they hit me, look at that. None of the shots are hits. It like hits me a couple of shots there. It's my overshields. Look, these bullets are flying past me. Look, I'm being hit. These are hit markers. This guy's firing over here. This guy's firing. I'm getting hit. Like, as if my model's here. I'm playing the game, and I'm literally here, and this guy's literally shooting me where I was, and he's getting hits. Is this ping abuse? Is this just how the aimbot works? Right? Because I'm being hit where I'm not.